この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Violet Evergarden. We're on episode 6. Last week on Violet, we took 2 little trips and did a whole bunch of stuff, and there was apparently a major time skip in between where Violet got a lot more experience, which explains why they were willing to put the future of 2 nations and their marriage of royal convenience in the hands of this relatively inexperienced doll. She's not that inexperienced. She is, however, apparently really young. She's 14 or around 14 or has been 14 since she was last told that she was 14, which could have been years ago. We don't really know. She's relatively young, though. Probably, I would peg her around... That's phrasing. I would put her around 16 to 20, somewhere in that range, but unknown. And it's not like there's really a canon that can help us, because as far as I know, the book says one thing and the anime says other things, and it's all wibbly wobbly, whatever. We had 2 episodes. One of them, we followed Iris home to her hometown. She was requested by somebody made a special request for her to come to their town and write some letters, and it turned out that it was letters for her own birthday party by her very well-intentioned but also a little bit pushy and not quite understanding their role in her life, her parents. There were some awkward moments, there were some goofy moments, there was some great symbolism with the whole stepping in the mud thing, and then the smile afterward. It was nice. And the second episode that we watched was fantastic and ultra flowery. Flowers everywhere, lots of flowers. Violet was, again, given the very important task of writing public love letters between the prince and princess of 2 nations, a very romantic job, but discovered that the prince and princess, their relationship prior to this was all founded on being honest and straightforward and blunt even, and realized that she and the other doll who was working for the prince, who turned out to be Kalia, were just kind of getting in the way. And so, through some convincing and some backroom deals, managed to get the prince and princess to actually start communicating with each other and ensured a happy royal marriage of convenience. And also saved the world, because fuck yeah. And then this purple-haired dickhead showed up and was like, nah, you can't be cool. You killed people in the past because I and people like me forced you to, so you're always going to be a murder machine. Thanks, Dietfried, you suck. I don't know if we're going to see more of him, or if that's going to be like a one-off thing, or if we will get more flashes to that encounter, or more explanation around him. He does seem like a character who's being slowly drip-feed introduced to us, and is probably going to stick around and be an asshole in the background for a while. Not looking forward to seeing him again, also kind of looking forward to seeing him again, just kind of confused about the whole situation and interested to see what his whole deal is, because fuck you, Dietfried, you're a fucking asshole. Alright, we're gonna watch episode 6 of Violet Evergarden. I don't know what's coming next. I don't know if this is gonna be continuity like right afterward, or if it's all mixed around, or what. I just no idea. Let's watch it. I've got the episode up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There'll be 2 versions of this reaction. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description. Time-based version will be up on YouTube, and we'll have discussion at the end. Mix and match whichever versions you want to get the content that you want, and if you do want to sync up your own copy of the episode with the time-based version, you're welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer comes now. Justitia. Justitia? I missed Nation of something, but I think it was a flower name. Shit. Ow. That is way too hot. This music, though. Honestly, reminds me of, this is weird, but reminds me of Black Violin. Is this a gathering of some kind? That's pretty accurate. Oh boy, no, you were wrong. Why have they all been called here? Hmm. So you hate it and you don't understand why. Are we gonna help you figure out why you hate that profession? That would be fun. What did he call him? Leon? I'll write that down. So why are all of these like hordes of auto memoir dolls gathering in this one big? Is it a palace or something? Yeah. What's going on here? Holy Jesus! What a place! Is this a house? Is this a school? Is this a? I guess we'll figure it out soon enough. Ugh! Damn right you are. On the pins, yeah. All right, explain. What the fuck is this? Astronomy HQ. Okay. Oh, they're all students. Sure. Are they trying to copy it all? Cool. So we put out the call. Ooh. Okay. Uh-huh. It's a frat mixer. Great. Oh, I wonder who will we get paired with. Ah, what a mystery. Ah, I. Greek. Wow. Big shock. First thing out of his mouth is gonna be something super douchey. Right? 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 That's the setup. Yeah, fuck you. No? No. Damn it. Ow. I deserve that. Mm-hmm. This is a nice track. Let's go. She's real pretty. Snap out of it. Wakey wakey. All right, let's go. Hmm. Sure. I'm sure she can handle it. Hello. You don't understand shit. His reverence for the book itself is very interesting. Wow. What a strange mythology. Damn right. Respect. Oh, hi, Burb. You just gonna stand there all day? Alright, Burb. Hey. Again, the respect. Alright, so what's your problem with this profession, though? Is it just that you think they're all trying to marry into money, or I'm used to writing in the trenches? Hmm. Hmm. There we go. It's something to do. That's a really subtle but lovely distinction between finding purpose versus being on a mission or doing a duty. Huh. That's development. Oh, she wouldn't know. Oh, see y'all snooty bastards? All y'all can fuck off. You're gonna get killed. Yeah. How so? No. She just doesn't get what you're doing. No, you're not. Nicely played. Though unintentionally so, Violet. This is just my face. Really? You got plenty of expression, Violet. A little bit. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. That makes sense. Yeah. Yep. I made the murders real good. Books and covers, man. You should be familiar with them. Oh, the comet. So that's, he meant soon. Like, really soon. Aw, your bread. I really like this piece of orchestral score. It's really nice. Rarely do you hear orchestral music used for this kind of a rolling, like, goofy, pleasant track. It's really effective. I really like this track. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Aww. Aww. It's a comfy violet. I did not know I needed that. I needed that. He's aight. No, you're just a tune. You're such a fucking tune. And so is she. Mmm. Oh. 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 Yeah, it sucks to have a dad who's an adventurer. Oof. She went. And she didn't. Hmm. Hmm. That little fuck you show. I see what you're doing to me now. Every time we bring him up, that little track. Oh, one day that shit's gonna get me. Oh, I know what you're doing, KyoAni. I wouldn't worry about that. But a good hypothetical. You sure did. Hmm. Oh. Ah. No. Don't say things like that, Violet. Oh. Would have been a valuable clue, though. Whoa. Is that an Aurora? What the hell? Hmm. Just like this. Line from the, yep. Woo! We did it. They stayed up there all night? Or, no, he's just walking her to the place. Yep. Do it. Travel the world. Get killed by strange beasts. It's a great job, though. Indiana Jones for books. That's awesome. Full smile. Oh, buddy. Buddy. It's okay. Don't jump off that cliff. Okay. Jesus. A little close to the edge there, bud. Pretty low. Hmm. Hmm. And suddenly Dietfried is there. All right, that was a pretty cool episode. Hmm. All right. This was a lovely episode. There are a couple of unsubtle things here that still work, and there are a couple of subtler things here that work really well. Um, one of them, one of the unsubtle ones, is the how do I put it? Clear parallels between Violet's early upbringing and this character Leon's upbringing, and then them having a once in a lifetime encounter where they happen to cross paths and change each other's perspective on things. Mostly Violet changing Leon's perspective on things, but it works. It works pretty well actually as a looking in the mirror type of moment of an episode. Um, the more subtle thing that really stood out to me was Violet's explanation of why she's doing what she's doing. And there's the emotional moment where she says that she would immediately go after Gilbert, like no question. It's not even a question at this point. I would just have to. It's a duty. Um, but then before that, it is before that, right? I think so. Where she says, it's a role. I wrote it down. I wrote part of it down. It's a role that I can fulfill, and then distinguishes that from being a mission, what she originally thought it was. That's a huge bit of growth for Violet, seeing herself not as a tool to be used for something, but as something that someone who fits into a specific role. That's a huge element of growth for her, and I kind of fucking love it. It's just it really stands out to me as a moment of growth and change, as does the full smile at the end. I know we got that little mini half smile at the end of the last episode, but that was really nice to see her smiling. Um, Over the course of this episode, one of the things that really stood out to me was just the orchestral score. It's it's always been there and always been fantastic. I just think it was really well used throughout this episode. Specifically, there's the sort of rollicking, fast paced track that we used for an almost a goofy sequence, comedic moments, as we're doing the montage through the days, and really stood out that there's a specific musical motif that they're using for every time she thinks about or we're shown any of the past with Gilbert. And I get the feeling that it's being slowly ingrained into my mind that that is the musical motif for Violet thinking about Gilbert moments, and eventually when I assume she's gonna figure out that he is no longer with us and or is never coming home. Uh, I have this feeling that they're gonna make that piece of music coincide with the actual things going on in the story in a way that is going to fucking break me, and I am wholeheartedly looking forward to it. Should be interesting. Um, God damn, this is a gorgeous episode. I particularly like the sequences where they actually go outside at night. I think it's hard to do darkness effectively in anime. One of the things that people often use as a shorthand is like a single color palette for everything, usually a blue, and it usually looks pretty whack. Here we actually really turned down the lights quite a bit, and then for the first time, I think I actually like the aesthetic with the white filter that's over everything. It actually works here for me, and it helps that they are shaded in this sort of bluishy purplish tint, but it works with the sky that they've created, and it creates a really nice foreground darkness, background lightened, and kira kira sparkly. It's just a gorgeous aesthetic. It looks really cool. Yeah, yeah, and Violet's bluntness toward the sort of bully dudes who were clearly propositioning her for something like, "Oh, you should stay back and hang out with us." She's just like, "I'm just telling you the truth because that's literally all I do. Y'all suck." Love it. Love it. Fun episode. Probably a bunch of stuff in this one that I missed symbolism wise. Weird a weird fairy king mythology going on, almost Midsummer Night's Dreamy, sort of like fairy court and a weird perspective on the afterlife with somewhat almost Christian-y religious imagery in the book that he's reading, and really a unique way of capturing the magical thinking of past generations. It's kind of interesting. Oh, and just visually, his clear reverence for the books themselves when he's handling the book that we know and we've been told is very fragile. Um, his just reverence for them and the way he very carefully touches them and very carefully turns each page is just sort of a wonderful way of establishing that this character, while he's a little bit prickly at the moment, is very serious about and like honestly passionate about this thing that he's doing, which is pretty cool. Oh, and then the scenes of her hands flying across the typewriter are fucking legendary. Yeah, the subtle soft touch as he almost brushes his fingers across the words. Reverence. Damn. Damn. This show looks really good. And then sometimes it has moments where it goes from looking really good to holy shit, this show looks really good. Wow. Ah, and the moment where she interrupts him, telling her a huge clue, a huge hint for her that her feeling of he means the world to me, there would be no question, is maybe an indicator of what we would call love. So if her question as a person, if her journey is finding out what he meant by I love you, like that would have been a huge clue for her, and she cuts him off. Ah, the things left unsaid. Okay, great episode. Really solid. Let's watch another one. I got energy. Let's do it. Let me take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thingy, and we'll be back for episode 7 in just a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are good to go on episode 7 of Violet Evergarden, so let's just dive right into it. Beep beep timer. Hmm. All right. I do not understand the purpose of this play. Oh. Hmm. Has she ever seen a play? Is this going to be about the things that are added beyond the script? I don't know. Oscar Webster. Really sounds like a playwright. Oh, Violet. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that'll get you some publicity. God damn it, Kalia. Hmm. Idyllic countrysides. All right. Special request. Herbs. Ah, Oscar Webster. Violeto. Yep. Oh. Oh. A different girl who is also blonde. You'll do fine. Ah, he's a drinker, eh? Yeah, 'cause you're a fucking drinker, yo. Good call. Bullshit. Mm-hmm. I've already started for the day. It's like 10 a.m. Hmm. Clickety, 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 clickety. Time lapse. Cleaning up. Nice. Hmm. Yeah. Buddy. Gonna make carbonara from scratch. She has no idea. The what? Yeah. Shit. She's gonna learn the. Oh, cooking. Oh, jeez. No, flat surface. No, always on a flat surface. Ah, baka. You're doing great. You did it. Oh. Yeah, he's a drunk. He doesn't give a fuck. I mean, it's edible. Eat, 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 eat. Yeah, who are you missing? Some other blonde auto memoir doll? Oh. All your booze is hidden? Nice. It will. No, it's not. Give me that poison. Cold turkey we go. And away! Bling! Oh, thanks, Sprite. Huh. Sure. Does she have the faculties to actually address that question? Hmm. She definitely does. Welcome to fiction. Yeah. Empathizing. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. What's your reaction to that? We're not gonna have he's really her dad reveal, right? That no. With immense emotional significance to you for some reason. Some other girl, right? Don't pull that shit. Aww. Yeah, it's a different character. Oh Jesus. Oh, body. Body. No. Yeah, no. Super yes. His daughter's dead, right? Oh. Oh. Fuck you, show. How dare you make me empath? Fuck you, show. She fell ill too. Fuck you, show. We're not just using it for Gilbert, we're using it for all loss. Fuck you, show. Why am I crying? Hmm. Good. Good. Closure. Is asking you. Oh. Yeah. Shut up. She's Mary Poppins, y'all. She's just gonna walk into the lake. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no. Is she really gonna? Fuck. Okay. Yeah, okay. File. Oh. Hi, Dietfried. Mm. Mm. Yes. Mm. No. So soon? Dude, he's dead. Oh, Violet! Violet, you're just doing what Oscar was doing. Oh man. Fuck you, show. No title. Yeah, what would you even title that? Oh my fucking god. Well, that was an episode. First portion of this episode is an expertly crafted tearjerker with a beautiful set of cuts at the end to finish it off and drive everything home. We meet this playwright who's struggling with acceptance of the loss of his daughter in a very different way, but still coping in his own way. Mostly drinking it down, but also choosing to write a play for children. Choosing to find a way to turn Olivia or Olive's story into something that will bring joy, into a story with a happy ending that he was never able to get. Very much, again, like the last episode, but in a very different way, a parallel with Violet. Choosing to take his experiences and turn them into something useful, something that has impact on other people. Because Olivia will never come home, but Olive can. Expertly crafted. So we meet this character struggling with loss. We empathize with him. We help him accept his loss and find a way out of it without even realizing our own. And then we realize it. I did not expect that to happen so soon. Just a simple slip of the tongue by Mrs. Evergarden. Not even a slip of the tongue. It wasn't something that she was trying to hide, or that anyone was really trying to hide, except for Claudia, I suppose. But it might as well have been. Crap, crap, crap. I mean, we're shown the retort to Dietfried's words when she is having this crisis on the ride home. We hear his words echo in the background. How can you, with your hand stained so much with blood? Do I have the right to? Of course you do. We just watched you save a man. save the memory of his daughter. We just watched you have a positive impact on the world. Nothing you've done in the past prevents you from doing that. This is really well put together. The lake, the setup of I'll run across the lake, the mirror image of his daughter and Violet, and then the cut to drive it home with the absolutely obscene water. The gorgeous fluidity of motion. Fuck you, show. Fuck you, KyoAni. Why you gotta make things look so good? It's not okay. And then this shot, where everything is, I don't even know how. It's in 24, though she's animated in 12. It's a CG space. And then, frame by frame, she's altered so that she fits within it. That is nuts. And the space that's created primarily by these leaves blowing in the foreground. That is nuts. And then the flash through. I wanted her to live on and grow up, to slay the beast and come back. She withers. What is an olive flower in Hanakotoba? Olive Hanakotoba. Peace, wisdom. That'll work. Dignity, humility. Okay. That'll work. Why'd they have to make her so fucking cute with the little chip tooth? Oh, right. It's because fuck you, show. Gonna make me empathize with this character who's empathizing with this other character. And then you're gonna tell me that his daughter's dead. We knew that as soon as he said it, but god fuck you, show. And she will ride in on a parasol and return to her father. The way my daughter cannot. I love the how do I put it? I love the one of the messages of the episode about creation as a positive coping mechanism to deal with difficulty or suffering. And I think it's a really important one. And I think that a lot of creative people do what they do because it is a useful coping mechanism. That you can create joy and fill a role, have a purpose in the world. And whether you're channeling your pain into your art or just trying to express your true voice, I think it's a fantastic message. One that I really resonate with. Man, making me feel that much for a character introduced as a kind of dickish, kind of demanding drunk, trying desperately to prevent himself from realizing his own grief at the loss of his daughter. Oh, ow. There's this painful feeling in my chest area. Fuck you, show. To be clear, when I say that, I'm not expressing a distaste for anything that's going on here. It's quite the opposite. It's that this is well enough to put together and just kind of perfectly orchestrated to function exactly as intended by the staff working on it. And there's this weird state of knowing what's being done to you and still being susceptible to it, where it's in the same way that like a really goofy or really good advertisement gets you, where you're like, I see what you're doing, advertisement, but that was pretty funny. It's a thing. We like to think that by recognizing the ways that things work, we can make ourselves immune to them, and to an extent we can. But even at a certain point, the advertisement is still a functional advertisement, and it still gets to you. In this case, the emotional gut punch is still a functional emotional gut punch, and it really got to me. So the fuck you show is more than anything like a salute of admiration. It's like, you got me. You got me this time, KyoAni, you bastards. And they did. And they did. The parasol with which we'll fly home. But she doesn't have a father figure to go to now. Oh, there's so much in this episode that's so good. I just want to watch it again. I'm probably just gonna go and watch it again. I'm gonna end this video here and maybe watch this episode again, because holy shit, that was ridiculously strong. Nothing in the previous episodes up to this point really came close to this moment, where everything, all the threads, wrap together and form something solid. All right, I'm gonna wrap here. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Violet Evergarden episode 7. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week in the next one, where I'm sure the gut punches are just gonna keep coming. So we'll just prepare ourselves as best we can, and probably fail to do so. So see you there. Peace.